Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of It's a Smallville After All. My name is Mikey.
And my name is Jeremy, and here we are back in the Fortress of Solid Dudes, unless it collapses on us.
Oh, I hope it doesn't fall in on us in these Arctic conditions.
We're watching Smallville. We're watching the season finale of Season 7.
Season 7, season finale. This should be the ultimate. We just had the penultimate, and now I'm ready for the ultimate.
And there have been some really good episodes this season.
There has.
Notwithstanding the one where fucking Lionel died. That was a pretty great episode. The Jimmy one where he was a spy was not great, but it's been a crap.
But now we have Season 7, Episode 20, Arctic.
And this episode, I'm sorry, it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, guys, I was excited at work today because I was like,
we got a good one, probably.
Later, I'm going to be watching Smallville. I'm like, I wonder what happens.
Right.
You know?
Because at the end of the last one, fucking Lex opened the special ball, and it showed him where
a pretty good episode.
Yeah, it showed him where the Fortress of Solitude was.
Oh, you're right. And actually, I remember when that happened, I was like, I want to see what happens next.
But then it was like, everything's been a little off Kara-wise since we returned from the Fortress of Solitude. So we're watching Season 7, Episode 20, Arctic, just so we get that.
Right. Get your DVDs out while we
get your DVDs out and ready while we're rambling.
Yeah, and there were some unanswered questions that they didn't answer in this. For instance, I mean, maybe everybody else knows, but what do you mean you went back to Krypton?
Oh, I don't even want to get into that.
He would really tell us what
said
that
it
was
so
all
casually,
about.
Too.
Yeah.
Or he said it.
And then, so that whole thing is weird. And then now Kara's back, but it's fucking Brainiac the whole time.
Right. And the another loose end is this whole Lana storyline where she got white-eyed by Brainiac, and then it all just gets undone and off camera, actually.
Yeah, I really did not like the farewell to Lana because we know it's her last episode. Maybe she'll have one more, but it's her last. We'll reach a couple more.
Bro, I didn't like the farewell of a single person.
No.
I think this is the farewell of Lana, Lex, and Laura Landon-Lord.
If that's true, then this episode sucks even more than I thought.
Maybe there's
it's definitely insulting to fucking Kristen.
Right, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, it's disrespectful to that character. She's a big part of the show for the whole time. She's one of the three main characters in the beginning 4 seasons of the show.
Yep.
And you had her fucking written off. She wasn't in the previous episodes for like 3 episodes. And then in this one, she's like talking to it to the DVD.
That's crazy. To have done a fucking self-tape while you were on the set of another movie?
Yes. You telling me you couldn't get one more fucking stupid-ass barn scene?
Right.
Where the stakes were actually there and it really did matter because she was actually saying goodbye
That makes me think that someone in the hierarchy of making this show definitely sucks. I don't know. I don't think it was the 2 creator guys because they are also leaving. So it's like we couldn't make it work. We couldn't make anything work as far as... making accounts for bringing Lana back for her an extra scene to film it, figure it out. And this is how you also finish it with Lex because
that's insane.
You couldn't work that out contractually.
Why would you leave it up to the fucking contract guys to get it done when you know that you're going to need him to explain what the fuck happened at the end of this?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, we're going to need all these...
Well, you didn't write him off.
No.
You should have been like,
because he didn't know.
Lex is sick of this shit. He left.
Right. That's the thing. They're really playing so loose.
Hollywood bullshit got to this episode.
It's crazy that you can be running a show and still be making it up as you go, which is still a thing. All the time shows don't know where they're going.
Yeah. Well, what's the one where they get split into 2 people and they
Severance.
go to work? Do they know what's going to happen?
I haven't heard one way or the other.
Yeah,
I mean,
agree.
You have faith until you don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we all thought the fucking Lost guys weren't going to fuck us in the ass, but...
Yeah.
Well, I guess that at least ended, and it just was... Yeah, that's different.
I just didn't like the ending of Lost. It's not that it was... I mean,
but
maybe.
This is... Writer's strike is definitely hit this episode, so we don't even have a full season. Or apparently we don't have enough money for anything. The creators of the show are leaving, and you guys are just... It feels like everyone just wants to get their job done. Can we just finish this episode so we can get out the door? I can go home.
Yeah.
No one loves Superman.
Yeah.
All right, we should play the episode.
And this is a particularly boring episode. That's the other thing. It's like...
It's like you're sitting there
waiting.
waiting.
Season finale. And you're like, I mean, the ending is exciting. It is a big crescendo of like, oh, Lex and Clark, but it's like, it was a letdown to like build this up for 7 years. And then
that's the
especially because I know Lex isn't going to be there next year.
To have, it's almost like everything we've done with Lana and Lex up to this point, it was worthless because we didn't pay it off.
It was just like week to week. It's like WWE. You know what I mean?
Oh, big time.
they don't care about the stories. They're just putting episodes out.
Yeah, it just feels like we got to get the job done.
Yeah.
All right, hopefully you guys had enough time to get your friggin' DVDs out because now it is
Get them
time.
from your attic.
We are watching once again season 7, episode 20, Arctic. I got my Intergalactic Fortress fucking controller device here.
They give you whatever device you would receive well. That's why Lex gets a purple orb. He loves purple.
Right. We have a lot of robots that are down here doing a lot of work for us, and the Kryptonian entity that lives here is not like a dickhead like Jor-El.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. All right,
you don't have to yell at him.
Get ready, guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. That was a weird 3, 2, 1 that I did there. Hopefully future Mikey can handle that. All right, so we are directly in the aftermath of the events of last episode, and what is Mr. Teague's name? Robert Picardo's...
Yeah, Mr.
Jeff Teague.
Jeffrey, yeah.
He's on a plane?
Yeah.
And right away I'm going, fuck, I don't remember the last
You're
one.
like, oh, the last one, I think Robert Picardo died, I thought Lex killed him. But no, that's not what happened. That's just...
They did fight, though?
They fought, and they were going to, like, kill each other, but I think... Clark ran in and stopped all the bullets from
because
flying.
Chloe got
Clark out of the fucking thing.
Right.
And then I guess knocked them both out, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Let's do yes. And then Lex had the clue.
Lex wasn't knocked out. Clark had to super speed out of there because Lex was unconscious and he would have seen that it was him.
Yeah.
And now we're just on a plane with Picardo who's trying to make an escape. And I just kind of thought we were done with this dude.
I agree with you.
It's like, why are we bringing... I don't know. Why are we bringing this guy back for another episode if you're going to not care what happens at the end of this? You know what I mean?
I know.
It just feels like nothing's paying off
Here's
correctly.
the other thing. It's like Smallville started as basically the simplest show in the world.
Yeah.
And now it's the most complicated fucking shit there is.
Yep.
You're like, wait, why is Kara being a bad? Well, I guess it's a huge mislead.
Well,
that she's Brainiac,
it just feels like the last 5 episodes, every time it's been, okay, why are these characters totally acting like not themselves?
Yeah.
I got to figure out what's the gimmick in this one? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because right away, Kara is being very aggressive with Mr. Teague on this plane. She's dressed up as a flight attendant.
Which I find hilarious.
Because it's Brainiac. Spoilers the whole time.
He made his skin look like the outfit.
Yeah. Because we needed to get one, we can't not have Kara on the episode, I guess.
Well, why did she go to Krypton? It's like so stupid.
Just can't get
Her
behind
Brainiac went to Krypton, but really he trapped her in the Phantom Zone. That's what we found out at the end. And she doesn't come back?
So
she must come back for one.
How did he trap her? How did he trap her in the Phantom Zone?
It happened off screen.
Well, but she picked up the thing to smash him, remember? And then next time we saw her, she was gone. She was him.
Right.
So it's like, and he must have just hit her with a little, I don't know.
Yeah, he must have had his Phantom Zone crystal.
I guess he had his fucking crystal. A lot of doohickeys.
A lot of, I'm like, this is crazy they didn't show that.
Right.
It's just a big reveal later. Because, I mean...
Well, I mean, I guess they thought this was a sick fucking trick for us to think.
Except that, obviously pretty early in this episode, we're like, wow, that's definitely not Kara, right?
Right. Right away, because on this plane, she killed people.
Yeah,
so we were already pretty suspicious.
Yeah.
And we just did.
She just killed Picardo. Obviously, right there, the special effects didn't look good.
They look terrible.
But I do like what happened. Where she just flew out the back of the plane. That's badass. Super.
Yeah.
And it just exploded. Holes in the plane now. There no crash. She doesn't care. She can fly.
Yeah, she punched a hole in the plane to make it crash.
Oh yeah, but also she was forcing his face out the hole in the window.
Yeah, that's pretty silly.
Yeah.
So that dude's dead. All the people on that ship are dead. Mm-hmm. Ship?
It was a private jet, so it was just Picardo and probably 2 pilots.
Yeah.
A couple, maybe one more stewardess.
Brainiac probably killed the other stewardess.
Yeah, or steward, is that what they're called?
I think they're called flight
attendants.
Human flight companions. Yeah. No, that sounds wrong too.
Yeah.
I am excited to see where we go from here.
Me too.
And you know what? Might as well just fuck all this shit off. I don't care, because this shit's all stupid, so let's just start fresh next year and pretend like most of this didn't happen, which I think is what we will do.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I think that Clark should just move to Metropolis.
He is. They set it up right at the end.
We don't need to be in the sad, empty Clark farm anymore. Yeah. Pa's dead. Ma doesn't give a fuck about Clark anymore.
I think that it's like the only bit of service they do for the next season is that Lois comes to Clark at the end of the episode and is like, hey, man, I got you a job at the Daily Planet.
Yeah.
So that next season when he's in Metropolis, it'll make sense.
I know. I agree.
Otherwise, they don't seem too concerned with setting up the next season.
I agree. Just Jimmy Lex relationship, I think, is good. I do kind of like how stupid Jimmy is and how mean Lex is to him, but it's only for this one episode.
Yeah, and it really just doesn't make sense in the world for me. You know what I mean?
Jimmy's like so naive.
Yeah, but it's like that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like you're a news person. You're in the field of news and photography and getting the scoop. It would be impossible for you to be this naive but still have done enough of your work to get to this job.
Yeah.
It's just like, they want to
have their cake.
And eat it too. Yeah.
Which I would too.
Right.
You got me cake.
Yeah.
I couldn't eat
well,
it.
that'd be pretty fucked up, wouldn't it? That was a sick line. Lex just told Jimmy that he's well aware of his limitations.
That is the best because, it's like finally someone that Lex is way smarter than, and he can really lord it over them.
I'm like, that's pathetic that we have to go all the way down to Jimmy Olsen for Lex to be the most powerful guy in the room.
Definitely.
So Lex got Chloe out of trouble with the DDS.
Yep.
So now Jimmy is under the thumb of Lex Luthor, which Jimmy doesn't register at all.
No.
That's a bad thing he won't be able to get out of.
At first he's just like, thanks, man. Thanks for doing that for me. And then
he's like, what, do you need me to get your laundry?
Yeah, and then now he's like, now it's time for you to do me a favor. He's like, oh, I thought you just did me a favor.
Wait, what?
Wait a minute. I know there were strings attached.
First time I think we've ever heard the doorbell at the Kent Manor.
Yeah, you're right. That's interesting.
So Lois is here to tell him that she got him a job?
She got an application.
An application, right.
Because someone took Chloe's job at the Daily Planet, meaning that a spot opened up in the bullpen, which I guess that's for all the new people.
I feel like I think the bullpen is where all the fucking just the writers go. But like Clark and Lois are always in the bullpen in the main continuity of Superman.
Okay. So then what does she mean that someone took Chloe's job and now there's a job open?
I don't know. I don't think that makes sense because Chloe didn't. I mean, you can all work. I guess everyone's there. The bullpen's just the main room.
Well, why didn't she say Chloe's job is open and I think you should have it?
Because I don't think
understand her logic.
He didn't take Chloe's job.
Right.
Somehow it cleared out a bunch of other stuff. So now I think he's going to jump past where Chloe was because Lois jumped past.
Damn, Chloe sucks.
Lois is above
reporter.
Chloe already.
Chloe's a terrible reporter.
Because she got into that relationship with Julian. Yeah. That was how Lois got the job.
God, oh, Julian. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's
just the Daily Planet don't make no sense.
He can be a reporter next year.
Yeah, and he's going to wear glasses.
So we can put him in the fucking suit. Yeah.
You know, wear glasses?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Does he wear glasses? I don't think he does until
till the movies.
Like the last episode.
Yeah.
Puts on the glasses.
You know, they say no glasses, no molasses.
Asses, yeah. No glasses, no asses. You ever seen a butt on this?
Nope. Oh,
no,
I saw Lana's butt once.
But not bare cheeks.
It might have been a stunt butt.
Yeah, you saw the silhouette of her butt.
Yeah.
Because Chloe now left her job at the Daily Planet so that she could take over Lana's old job.
That's right, as ISIS.
Although
I don't know if she's calling it ISIS anymore.
Well, she's not doing it. I also don't think she's helping any of those people. She's just getting her hack on every day.
She just took her base of operations and is using her computer system.
But she said she was going to help Lana's clients, but she still has the signage
ISIS.
up.
But she's not.
No,
right?
no.
That's the last we're ever going to hear about.
No, she's using all 12 of her
freaks.
monitors to get the black box recording from the plane that crashed that not Kara
and then
destroyed.
Clark uses his super duper hearing
to
hear Kara murdering that guy, basically.
Yes.
Yeah. Even on a recording, he can use his super hearing. That's interesting.
We're thinking that he's using his super sight to super see here.
It does kind of seem that way because he's looking at the monitors with the wavelength.
Yes, the wavelengths, the audio wavelengths.
You're kind of seeing him see it, but it's all distorted and different, like he's using one of his visions.
It feels like Clark Kent can see sound.
I think so too. Or at least that's the way they're showing us that
pretty
he can
cool,
differentiate
actually,
between the levels.
Right, he's like peeling it apart.
Yeah, but he might be just doing it in his ear, and that's just a TV
That's just
thing.
them trying to explain
Convey
to us.
That, yeah.
Either way, I do love when they get into any Superman world, when they get into the nitty-gritty of his various attunements to his visions.
Definitely.
Microscopic, I wish I could think of another one.
Macroscopic.
Macroscopic, Jumbo Boy, black and white, sepia.
Invisible seeing.
Bones, bones. Meat.
Like the Predator.
Thermal
vision.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Okay, what are they doing now?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I lost it for a second. Oh, there's a little more noise that they didn't get when we just listened to it a second ago. That's insane. Like, actually, there was more.
Play it back. I must hear it again, even deeper.
She's going after Lex.
Oh, yeah, because...
Guys, she is a he. And he is Brainiac. Well, I don't know if Brainiac's a he. I shouldn't make that assumption.
He's definitely been identifying as a he since he moved to Earth, but now he's,
That's
pretending
true.
to be Kara.
That's true. I bet they said, let's go see him, and he didn't correct them.
Yeah, I mean, Milton Fine is a man, and that's the skin he's been wearing.
Oh, that's true. So. That's true.
But now that he's Kara, yeah, you could refer to Brainiac as she, I guess.
Or they.
Or they, them. He's definitely a they.
He's definitely a they, yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
I wish he was I wish he acted more they, not like, like he was more of like
a collective consciousness.
Yes, that's what
I would like to see that version of Brainiac for sure. This version of many things happen in this episode, many disappointing things, one of which is the final fight with Brainiac.
Terrible.
He's like, all of a sudden he's fucking weak.
He kind of
just like trying to suck. I mean, that's like what fucking he gets parasite. That's a parasite move. Suck electricity and fighting Superman.
Like the fight between Superman and who's the energy guy from Superman 4: Quest for Peace?
Oh yeah, the nuclear
I thought
man.
we were getting into some. I thought it was going to be on that level because we set it up there in this big. What was it? Electrical plant?
Like an electricity plant.
Yeah, an electricity plant. And it seemed like Brainiac was like, I shall get the power, and we were going to have a fucking knock him, drag him out,
and
brawl.
It was just kind of like Clark beating up somebody who's weaker than him.
He bitched him out. Because...
He's like, you want electricity? I'll give you fucking electricity.
How about one here, and, one right in the pay.
Yeah.
Clark can't tell that she is not Kara.
Yeah.
Is that... does that bother you at all?
No.
Yeah, right.
Clark is so stupid.
Oh yeah, because Clark's a little bit of a
like, how could he? What would he be able to tell? Is that like she's acting different? No, he wouldn't know that.
That she killed people.
Yeah, but
I mean, he really doesn't actually have any. She takes off all the time. He doesn't know her. Yeah, I guess we were talking about that in the pre-watch. He doesn't barely knows this lady.
Yeah, exactly. They haven't really spent that much time together. Hey, where's Martian Manhunter?
Who fucking cares?
And where's the Green Arrow?
Yeah. Where is the Green Arrow?
I guess he's doing more important shit than this. He's like, I don't do alien stuff, nerd.
What could he be doing? Like, because I believe initially he left because he was like, I gotta check out all Lex's facilities.
Yeah,
and it's like, we've gone so far past that.
But you can imagine, even though it's not a real thing, you can imagine him having his own weekly adventures. That just maybe he got peeled off and some other crazy crap happened.
You'd hope so. That's why we have fucking comic books for him. Hopefully he's doing something out there. It just doesn't feel like he's out there doing stuff, though.
No, imagine if every once in a while they're like, wow, Oliver really bagged a bunch of bad guys last night, didn't he?
I checked in with Oliver. It's always just, hey, I borrowed Oliver's this.
Yeah. Anytime they need to be like, oh, how did they get there? They took Oliver's jet. Where are they going? They went to Oliver's apartment.
Good thing they brought Oliver in once we couldn't get all these favors out of Lex.
Yeah.
We need a rich guy on speed dial.
It's true. It's funny, too, that Jimmy, you thought like Lex was like, hey, how come nobody's asking this rich guy for favors?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because they come with pretty hefty price tag, pal.
I guess
we learned in season 1 not to take favors from Lex.
Is he from somewhere else? Like, he didn't grow up in Metropolis.
I think that might be
true. I would hope.
Yeah, he just doesn't seem savvy at all.
Right?
He's from Coast City.
There we go.
Yeah.
I don't know where Jimmy is from in any realm, in any universe of Superman.
Probably Metropolis most of the time. But
that's what I would assume.
Is Lois from Metropolis? No, she's an army brat. She's not from anywhere.
Oh, shit. He's on top of it. So Jimmy right now is trying to pull off this sneaky move for Lex, which is to give Lois a false lead so that she'll stay out of his not hair.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Stay out of his not hair.
Yeah,
yes,
they gave her fake pictures of these oil rigs that are going to be of interest to her.
Yes, and it's like she is working aggressively on a story about Lex.
Yeah, and she thinks Lex doesn't know.
I know. And she's like, I didn't want to write the story in the building he signs my checks.
Right.
So I'm hanging out at the fucking bar.
Aren't I so smart?
Yeah, it's like, all right, why is the bar in this episode? Why is the bar in so many of these episodes? This one specific.
We're suspicious about this bar.
I don't like it. It's too many people, too many background actors.
Why?
It's
Why
too
are we
open.
paying for all this?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It should have been a hole in the wall.
This is where the sheriff was. Mr. Kent.
That's right.
Jimmy is a good guy, so he's doing a terrible job. He feels real bad.
Yeah.
That's
he's there to throw her off the case.
The only thing that I found satisfying about this episode was how many things Lex got to know. He got to know for sure what the score was.
Yep, that was the best part.
He got to learn
episode.
all the secrets. He got to get let into the mystery, even if it was, immediately lame.
Yeah, he has two great outfits in this episode too.
Oh yeah,
right now, this
black
nice
on
black suit. I mean, it's tasty. And later when he puts the jacket and the gloves on,
yes,
like,
it's
come
so
on,
cool.
he has the purple orb.
Yeah, that
just
orb
like-
sucks though. The design on that orb is horrendous.
Yeah, true.
It just doesn't look like anything else from the show.
It looks like, yeah, you're right. It doesn't look Kryptonian in nature. Also, why would they make that?
Who?
And who made it?
Right.
Jarrell? It only makes sense if Jarrell made it.
Right. Are you
But
telling
then
me that
why would
German clock guy made it?
Something control the Traveler? No fucking way.
No. So the thing that controls the Traveler is the orb. And by controls the Traveler, you mean hurts him just like kryptonite?
It zapped him.
He was like, no.
He got zapped by a laser that came out of the fortress when they activated
Oh, when
it.
he put it in the mainframe.
Now,
yeah.
if that didn't take his power, I don't know what it did. It could have just hurt him once. That would be hilarious if it just zapped him and it kind of
Well, yeah,
hurt.
because it should have taken away his power so that when the fortress falls on top of them, it kills them.
Yes.
That seemed to be what Lex thinks is happening.
Because
at
it's like a
least.
fail-safe because in case the fucking Traveler's evil.
But
But it's
why?
like, why are there prophecies? You're a fucking alien.
Yeah.
You guys aren't time... Well, I guess you are time travelers, but like, what happened? Did you go to a fucking alternate Earth in the future and be like, well, in this version,
Right, but
Clark
okay,
destroyed them.
but check this out. None of what they're into, any of the cult,
Yeah.
has anything to do with the structure of the fortress. That was something that was created by Jarrell.
Yeah.
Why the fuck does Jarrell care about any of this? Why would Jarrell put in a failsafe so that you could kill his son?
I know, it doesn't make any sense.
If he was a bad guy, you'd think Jarrell would put in a thing to kill his son if he doesn't take over the world.
Yeah, right.
Like in the new Superman movies, his parents are like, hey, take over Earth.
He's like, yeah, exactly.
And he says no.
But this version of Jarrell did say that
Right.
in early seasons.
He said,
So he
well,
would
yeah, he
not
was like,
give
be
a
their
weapon.
champion. Yeah.
So he would not give a weapon to the humans to stop
for
him.
any reason.
No, for any reason, because his loyalty would be to Krypton and Clark.
right. Because Earthlings,
Who gives a
shit?
fuck?
Yeah. That's why I don't get how anything the cult would want, like, why anyone would ever be able to have power over the Traveler unless it's a Kryptonian prophecy.
Ew! Ugh. I don't like that.
I don't like it either, dude. I don't know. I don't think they get it. I don't think it really
Plus,
tracks.
Krypton should have stayed gone. Like,
Krypton
doesn't make
sucks.
sense. They brought
Yeah.
Krypton sucks. Thank you.
You can't just you can't just go to Krypton.
No.
Krypton got destroyed. That's why it's sad.
Yeah.
You're undoing everything. You're
Yep.
taking all the substance out for no Flash. You're not even trading.
It's true.
Because this episode is dull.
It goes nowhere. I mean, I'm assuming it goes nowhere. I'm thinking like this, whatever the big thing that happens at the end of this one. It's almost like, how are they going to get out of this?
Yeah, we might have to watch the other one in the next day or two just to fucking satisfy our intrigue.
Absolutely.
So I guess, you know what? You did your job, Smallville, because I'll be back next season
Definitely.
to see what the fuck you're talking about.
I agree.
Asshole.
And I mean, probably if I was watching on TV, I wouldn't know that Lex wasn't coming back.
No, you wouldn't know
I
because
would be
they
like,
didn't.
I can't wait to see what Lex is going to do now.
Yeah, I don't think they knew.
Now, I probably would know that Lana's not coming back. That was pretty definitive.
Right.
You know?
It hasn't been a sudden exit.
Yeah. And yeah, exactly.
Everything feels personal.
Yeah.
Like it all stinks of behind the scenes.
It does.
And I don't want to have to consider that. I
Yeah,
want
I
to
don't like
learn about
thinking
it
about
at
it.
my own leisure, but I don't want to have to hear about it and know that it affected the plot.
Yeah, it sucks.
That makes me sick to my tum-tum.
Yep.
What the fuck's going on?
Chloe and Clark are doing something.
Kara's convinced that someone will try to use me as a weapon.
Oh, yeah.
But everything Kara says is bullshit because she's Brainiac. So she's just trying to get Clark.
She's lying to everybody. She lied to Clark. She lied to Lex first and said, whatever, I got to find the fucking thing.
I think with Lex, it was like, she told just enough truth.
Yeah.
Then a couple lies. But,
And then she told Clark that she's going to save him by finding the thing and destroying it.
Right.
Right. But she told Lex that she was going to save the Earth by finding the thing and killing
Clark. Yes. Because they are
Brainiac. Because she said, as Brainiac, that there's a prophecy that the Traveler will destroy the Earth, which at first I was like, another prophecy? And then I was like, wait, she's lying.
That's a lie.
That's not true.
Right. But
there are prophecies.
I just don't understand what Brainiac's motives are. I don't really know where he's coming from. What does
you might want to kill Clark
for personal reasons?
Yeah,
because he fucking didn't ace his class way back when in college. I just don't know what the beef is.
I agree with you.
Where's the beef?
Where is the beef?
Because he hates
all Kryptonians,
or he hates L's.
Yeah.
But Brainiac probably made
I think that Clark banished him at one point, right?
Yeah.
So it's revenge.
So it's personal.
It's just, it's revenge. It is his last episode, too, which obviously that makes sense.
Marsters did a lot more work than he should have had to do, I think. And he did a good job.
I agree. No, I think James Marsters was awesome.
And I think they gave him a lot of stupid shit, and they were always making his character look sickly, and I don't like it.
No.
I'm like, he should have been able to flex more nuts.
I agree.
But his nuts were
He
not.
should have been
deflated
powered
nuts.
up for his fight with Clark at the end instead of depowered.
They made us think that.
Yeah.
They showed us power plant.
Mm-hmm. All right, now Jimmy's like, listen, dude, Lexi, baby.
Lexi, baby, I'm in over my head here, baby.
I can't be always, like, on things and, like, telling lies for you. It's just not my thing, dude.
Right. And he's like, hey, but, like, you did, and then I did the favor, and now I think we're cool,
square,
right,
baby?
man? Yeah.
Yeah. And then Lex is like, no, this is only the beginning. You're going to be keeping tabs on Miss Lane for me.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't like that.
And Jimmy's like, I don't know. I can't really do that.
I'm going to have to figure out how to fuck this guy off.
Yeah.
One thing I really enjoyed, every scene where Lex is in a room and Jimmy comes in.
Yeah.
Lex has this expression like, fucking A.G.
Yeah, I agree. I think that Lex's scenes with Jimmy in this episode are his best scenes in this episode.
Lex's scenes?
Yeah, with Jimmy.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, they're
Even
better
though
than
I
him and
don't
Clark ones.
necessarily like the overall stuff happening, the beat to beat, their chemistry is
that
good.
pairing is great,
It's
and
great,
I actually would like to see more. Remember we're saying like Lex should have a guy that works for him. It should have been Jimmy for a season.
Yeah.
He's like his gopher, but like he's doing shit he doesn't know.
And he could mislead him. Like
he could easily trick Jimmy.
Because if Lex could have got his mitts in early, sure, he's malleable.
If he had hit him like he hit Clark in season 1 with like fucking kill him with kindness, give him a truck.
Give Jimmy a truck.
Yeah. Oh, you dumb fucking. Oh no, Chloe.
Damn.
So Chloe and Clark concocted a plan to lure Kara to Chloe's place, and then she'd blast her with the kryptonite, you know?
And Chloe had to convince Clark that he no be there.
Clark wanted to blast her with the kryptonite in the little ring case, you know?
He was going to go, I'm behind the lead, it'll be fine.
But then Chloe was like, no, any Kryptonian's going to get dropped by that little green rock.
I'll tell you what, the Chloe speak was getting to me in this one. Sometimes I think I really like it, but this was not one of those
Sometimes it's so effortless, and she's a good actress, and she fucking just spins it in a way that you're like, that's pleasant to the ear.
But when there's too many in a row, I'm like, dude,
what are we even saying?
Say one normal thing.
Yeah.
I'm thirsty, I need water. Not like, oh, shoot, I got to go into Jaws' swimming pool to get a sip of the water.
Yeah. So anyway, Kara's in Chloe's apartment. She blasts her with the kryptonite, and she's like, aha, you idiot, I was Brainiac. Jeremy knew the whole time.
You did. He called it, guys. He called it big time. I thought he turned into goo and had gone inside of her.
I could see them doing that, being creeps on this show like that.
Because what the fuck is the scene where she falls in the milk tits first from a couple eps ago if she wasn't Kara then? Was she Brainiac and Brainiac didn't even know he was what? Or had Brainiac not yet?
I think he switched in between episodes.
No, because he said I had to switch to get you to let me come back with you.
Oh.
You know what I mean? That's why he switched into Kara, so he could come back through the portal with Clark.
Right.
I know, you thought you were onto it maybe,
Damn.
but no, unfortunately.
Here's an even more confusing thing. Brainiac, as Kara, was kicking ass this whole episode.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, I'm going to hit you with the kryptonite. And he's like, haha, you idiot. Kryptonites don't work on me. I'm going to put 3 prongs in your brain.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do what I did to Lana to you.
Oh, this was weird.
And then he puts the 3 prongs in her brain. And then, energy starts going from his brain to hers. And she's like, ugh. But then he goes, what are you? And he pulls his little tentacles back out of her brain. And he's like hurt.
Well, when he does the tentacles onto her and the white light comes out, that's her.
Oh.
Because that's what happens when she comes back to life.
That's her healing power?
That was
he trying to kill her?
I think he was just trying to, Lana her, which he did, but it took longer.
But that's why he got all fucked up?
Yeah.
Chloe softened him up for Clark?
Yeah. Which they don't explain
at
all.
I guess in some ways I do like that, but I wish it was more explicit.
Because the white light was definitely her.
Yeah.
It started coming out of her body, and then he was like, what are you? A fucking media freak, pal. Welcome to Smallville, bitch.
Right before she fell down, and now she's in the hospital in a coma, she should have been like, or like something.
Right.
Like, you don't know what's going on. Like, give her a line to establish that she got the upper hand on him.
That she went, ugh!
Yeah,
and fucking shot it out. And her eyes just went white.
Yeah.
Or no, she just opened her eyes and now they're white, so she's lining up.
When Clark came to visit her, so that was Brainiac signaling that I can see you.
Yes, I'm on.
And
Come get me, bitch.
Yeah, I'm at the power plant.
Now we got sweaty as we are.
Yes,
We got fucking. It's a
is-
little warm
it is
in
warm
here,
in
guys.
So now he's weak as fuck.
Dude, you see these impotent fire puffs he's shooting? I just jump over the fence, dude.
Yeah.
What are we doing? You can't jump. Well, no, we can't even barely walk.
Wouldn't it be easier to rip it open or like squidge through like a fucking liquid guy?
Yeah. Where is?
What happened to your liquid powers?
Maybe he's not Liquidus anymore.
He's so weak he can't change forms.
Probably.
That makes sense.
But he did. Yeah. He's because like, is this his normal form?
I don't know. I gotta plug my mic in.
Okay. Like, is his just to think like on Krypton, his normal form would have been James Marsters. So this
Milton Fine.
Milton Fine. This doesn't take any energy to do at all.
Yeah. Well, I don't know actually.
So right now he's harvesting some of the like tiny little sprinkles of electrical energy from this power plant.
Yeah.
And gosh dang, bam!
That's nice. Clark fucking sucker punched him.
Clark ran full speed from the hospital
He was
all
like-
the way to his face.
Yeah, and Milton finds like kind of like warming himself
Yes.
like a bum by a fire.
That is what it was like.
Which I think that's good performance again.
Yeah, James.
And then
is
he
great.
just got cold-cocked from the side. But he's still a little sweaty. He looks happy to see Clark, though.
Oh boy! Now, did I knock your mic out?
No, I'm good,
Okay.
dude.
Thought I knocked mine out. Guys are having a lot of issues. So now he's depowered. Or he's just still weak.
Yeah, he's still weak. He got a little bit of juice.
He did get a little bit from there, you think?
I mean, he's standing up straight, but he's still
you're
sweaty.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not like hunched over.
And this seemed like, okay, now he's gonna start sucking. He's gonna kick out and he's gonna suck a bunch of power.
Yeah, and then just start throwing electricity or something
and
at Clark.
punching Clark across the world.
Yeah.
But no, he goes out like a little bitch.
No, he gets fucking beat by this move. Where
Yeah,
you grab him by
yep.
the collar and push him up against something.
When I knew I couldn't kill you, I knew I had to control you.
Oh, shit. That's
Dude,
why he
this
pretended to be
what
Tara.
Brainiac's biggest mistake. The only way to save them is to kill me in cold blood, and you'll never kill someone in cold blood. Clark's like, what? Dude, this is what you were banking on?
Are you serious? He's like, hold on, let me fucking
Hold on, let me
explain
give
something
you,
to you.
Yeah. Let me give you
You're
one
a
more
fucking
try.
robot.
Yeah.
I don't care about robots. Plus, this isn't cold blood. You have fucking been torturing me for years.
Yeah, I don't think you know what murdered in cold blood means.
Plus, it's like, I know that in the Henry Cavill movie when he killed Zod, you're like, it's not really good to put that in the movie. It's not good to put that in the first movie.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Superman will kill a super guy.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like, fuck you. You can't be killing people.
I mean, definitely an evil robot hell-bent
Definitely
on
a
destroying
robot.
your race and your life.
Yes. Like, if he knew about Martha, he would have killed her.
Yeah. And I think the thing with the Man of Steel thing that just puts it over the edge of being like, oh no, is like definitely don't fucking snap its neck in front of everyone.
I know.
If you do have to kill,
fly up and then snap his neck in the stratosphere.
So we learn that at some point, Brainiac trapped Kara in the Phantom Zone. We see her floating through space.
Yes. In the cube.
Brr. Okay, man.
Now I hope she gets out of there.
Yeah, dude.
That sucks. Sure, she'll be fine. She's shrewd.
Wouldn't it be insane if she doesn't come back for another one?
It would be. It would be like on the last episode of Alf, where fucking the military got him.
Damn, dude. Yeah,
they never came
she's
back.
Just stuck in the Phantom Zone forever.
Yeah. No, I did hear. I know I don't know if she's in another episode of the show, but I know she's in a couple of issues of the comic.
Oh,
fucking season 11 Smallville comic.
So Clark went to, and now that he's killed Brainiac, he went to go see Lana.
Right, and it snapped both Lana and Chloe out of the Brainiac trance.
The Brainiac trance, yeah. So there were no Lana. No Lana in the bed. The nurse is like, oh, shit, dude, here you go. She left you a fucking DVD self-tape that she did over in wherever they filmed that movie.
Chun-Li movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on the set.
Somewhere else.
Her trailer.
California? All right. He's watching the video.
All right.
He's watching the video, and she's telling him, I dump your ass, but I had to dump your ass on video because I never would have been able to dump your ass in person because I love you so much.
Yeah. Well,
I did kind of like that.
You might as well do it at the fucking barn. That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
Might as well watch the DVD in the barn. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That would have been more thematic.
Yeah, you're right. Why is he watching it in the living room? I think it's just so that it can...
So Lois can come in?
Yeah, I think it's so that it matches the scene from earlier where she comes in at the beginning of the episode and tells him that she has a job application.
Yeah.
But now she comes back in she came in through the same door.
Okay, good point.
So
she's his future. That's the whole point.
That's also,
He stops watching the video of Lana. I mean, she cried. Great performance.
Yeah,
whatever.
great performance. Yeah.
But it would have been great if they were there together, but okay.
Then if she was sitting in a closet.
But then he turns around his back to Lana, and then there's Lois to hug him.
Yep.
Bam, I'm shipping Lois.
Oh.
Is that what they are?
Yeah.
Lois.
I call them Lois and Clark.
Yeah, the new adventures.
Yeah, but I hate to bring up Dean Cain, honestly.
Fuck that asshole.
Dean Cain,
oh,
dude.
my God.
What a piece of shit. Leave Supergirl alone. So,
we're going to go see Supergirl because we're good Americans.
That's right.
All right.
I really love that Lois saw Clark and she knew, oh, this guy needs a huggaroo.
Yeah,
he doesn't need words. He doesn't, sometimes you just see someone, oh, shit, they need it. They need the hug.
Yep. They love each other.
Now, Chloe is fine as well.
Yeah.
And she looks
great.
rejuvenated.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
They must have done something
They
in
look
this scene.
vibrant. She looks healthy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's wearing a more casual outfit as well.
Yeah, Jimmy's being being too much, basically.
Right. He's like, oh, I don't know what to do. You just got out of a coma.
Fine. Yeah. But
water. We're talking about water. Do we want sparkling? Do we want regular? Do we want tap?
Yeah. And he's like, I know we did on again, off again, on again, whatever, but let's just be on again for now.
And then he fucking proposes to her.
Pops the quiz, dude.
Pops the quiz. Hard question here. It's only one on the whole thing, though.
Yep. Will you marry this dork?
Going to the mall this Saturday. So this is a cliffhanger, right? She doesn't tell. This is like a cool reason why I need to come back next season.
No, they get arrested, don't they?
Oh, that's why. I was like, how come I don't know what happens?
Yeah.
It's because Chloe gets busted by the DDS. Dude.
I don't think she should marry Jimmy.
No.
They're pretty young.
Well, yeah.
She's pretty. I don't know, career driven, but
I think you're
busy.
And I think you're gonna be walking different paths in life.
Yeah, I mean, you're working for Lex Luthor. You're fucking fighting bad guys.
Right.
He's not really working.
And Chloe is she's a keeper of secrets, a master of knowledge.
A liar.
A liar, yeah.
Yep.
She's going to get into stuff she can't tell Jimmy about because he's too much of a do-gooder jabron.
A do-gooder doofus.
He's a doofus is what he is.
He's a doofus-gooder.
A doofus.
A doofus, yeah. What a good guy. I love him.
A great guy. He's the best guy.
He's the best guy. He should be hanging out with people who don't know about superpowers.
Yeah, but he
He's
can't
the best
stop.
guy in that group.
He can't.
He can't.
He can't stop hanging out with people with superpowers. This
True.
is cute Jimmy shit. There was a fucking hospital gift shop. It was the only ring he could find.
It was in the plastic egg, right?
Yeah, in the little egg.
You got like a gumball machine.
And then he tells her they can have breakfast at Tiffany's in the morning.
That's nice. That means he's going to buy her a ring.
Yeah. But not after the DDS gets here.
You're going to pull out all your teeth.
Yeah, for sure.
And Jimmy tries to fight one of these guys, but he's a federal agent. He took him down pretty easy.
Yeah.
This other guy, these guys. Do you think these really are federal agents?
I
think Lex could easily have just hired guys to take them.
Yeah, I kind of thought not by how physical that guy was with Jimmy.
Yeah.
And also how comically they pretty much just
each grabbed an arm and just walked out the door with
she's
Chloe.
Like trying to walk forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little comical for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably just Lex goons. That way we can be off the
books.
That way next season, guys, we can just get a fresh start.
Yeah.
We can forget about a lot of this business. At first Jimmy runs to Clark's barn and he's out looking out the window like, I don't even know where to fucking go from here. Mm-hmm. And I thought he was like, he looked disillusioned a little with his life and everything, and I thought maybe he didn't care. I don't know why.
He's gonna fly away.
Yeah, sort of. But then the second Jimmy's like, Chloe's in trouble, he's like, Jimmy, where?
Yeah, he was just feeling. He was in his feelings.
He was in his feelings.
He was feeling bad for himself, feeling sad for himself. One last fucking masturbation session, thinking about Lana.
This one's for you.
Just one last shoot it into space, and that's it.
Shoot that shit in outer space. That's throw one up for Lana.
One more in the barn. And I'm never coming back to this barn again.
Let's get out of here. Yeah, I wonder if we're going to minimize house visits or remove it altogether.
It would make a lot of sense if everybody lives in Metropolis that we don't go back to the fucking barn that much.
Here we go. Lex Luthor's in the Fortress of Solitude. He ain't getting in the Fortress of Solitude, so I'll tell you that much.
Whip his ass.
I'm the only bald guy allowed in here.
It's only one.
One.
The fucking AI would know and just
it would know immediately. Or it'll at least remove your hair and then let you in. It's a little wonky.
Plug your head into this thing and it scans it and it's like unique pattern.
Yep. And then the heavy key comes out and then Jeremy puts in the heavy key.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna stick my dickhead in there and just.
Because like Lex has no follicles, it would be like no follicles.
Yeah.
completely bald, destroy.
Oh, absolute loser. We've got a complete loser.
But this is cool, though.
This is cool.
He's in his sick fucking jacket. It goes like...
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It, like, the shoulders go back up.
Yeah.
To a point.
Yes, and the waist comes in and it flares out
Flares
at the bottom.
out. He's got the
his
gloves.
black gloves.
Yeah. And now the fortress is Lex Luthor coded because it's got purple everywhere.
Yeah, the purple. Controlling of Clark device is purple, and it makes everything else purple.
Yep.
It's a beautiful visual flair.
Yeah,
it's his color.
The way they play with light is lovely.
It's always been the best part.
They're good at it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Here we go. This is it.
Clark zooms in and Lex turns around and they just look at each other. It's like, yep.
I mean, it is comical because it is a duh. Lex should. Yeah. Lex, you're so silly that it took you this long.
I wish he had played it up even more. Like, holy shit, how did I not see that?
He's playing it.
He doesn't go either way.
No,
he doesn't say, how did I not see it? And he never says, I knew it.
Right.
Which you'd think he would.
But he didn't.
But he didn't know it because
he's so stupid. Yeah. He is playing it pretty even.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, he's not going hard one way or the other.
And it seems like they're trying to make me think like he wasn't that evil all along, right? At the very end, he's like, I loved you like a brother.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but you love your brothers wrong.
Yeah, dude.
Your
remember
love
what happened?
is broken, Lex.
Yes, that's what it is.
You're bad.
You're bad. You are bad.
But he'll never know. He'll never know he's bad. He thinks he's good.
Yeah. I felt this wasn't really... Like, everything he's saying here doesn't feel true to character. Like, I don't feel like Lex would be like, this is it. This is actually what I was put on the planet for, is to be your foil.
Yeah.
I just
it's
think that
true.
all
You're
the Lex Luthors I have in my head would be like, I'm meant for more
It's
than
like you're a byproduct. I just need to get rid of you so I can fulfill my destiny.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
his true birthright
I agree.
is the thing that comes after.
I agree, but now he thinks he's sent here to save this version thinks he's here to save the Earth from Clark.
Right. Which is good because this Lex Luthor doesn't have a lot else going on.
I agree.
So I'm glad he at least found some purpose. He thought he was blessed by the gods, by God.
He did for a little while, Yeah.
But I guess
And
now
he found out aliens was God.
right now he's interpreting that as, oh shit, okay, I'm just here to stop this fucking.
But there always have been themes of destiny in this show because we know that
because it's a
ends with
Smallville
him
after all.
being, Superman.
Yeah.
But like, I don't like really how they act like some people did have a destiny. You're like, really? Is that the nature of this universe? That these guys' destinies were intertwined, especially when Lex just goes away after this. You're like, not really.
That doesn't. I mean, I guess this goes against it being a retelling of the Superman story and going all the way back to the beginning. But it's not like they are cosmic entities, Lex Luthor and Superman.
No,
born to be at opposite sides. Ideally, you know what I mean. They can even become they can become friends.
Yeah.
So it's not even his destiny.
I agree. To frame Lex and Clark as like the opposites is wrong.
That's not what they
it's
are.
Not what
They're
they
not,
are. Yeah,
they're more similar than they are different. It's just that Lex doesn't.
Yeah,
You know, Lex
also has in sometimes capabilities beyond those of mortal men because of his wealth.
And he, in his mind, is often trying to save humanity, like he is here.
Yeah. So, but that's nitpicking.
But I don't.
But it's kind of almost like they're, I don't know, retconning it here.
Yeah. In the Destiny, when you do Destinies and then you also start doing prophecies
and time travel,
then you're like,
now we're just fucking making it super bullshit.
Now super bullshit.
Yeah.
So here we go. The fortress is collapsing.
Yeah, he put the fucking purple thing near the other purple thing.
And then he fucking told him that he loved him.
Yeah.
And that
Clark got zapped by a laser. He fell down. He looked like he couldn't move.
If he was going to be so jazzed about being the weapon of Clark's destruction,
he shouldn't have been happy about it.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been feeling bad about it. He shouldn't have been remorseful.
And it's like the fact that he says, "I love you, little brother." Like, no, you didn't, dude. I was here
No,
the
you
whole
didn't.
fucking time. You're playing manipulative games since day fucking one.
Even in his last minute, he was wishy-washy.
Yeah.
He's like, I kill you, but I love you. You're like, all right, man.
All right,
So
dude.
no one
Pick a fucking side.
no one ever picked a side. No
Yeah.
one ever learned anything. Lana's gone. Lex is gone. Kara's gone. The guys who made up this stupid show that didn't always do a great job making
Chloe's
are
in
gone.
jail, and now that Lex is gone, we're gonna have to find a way to fucking make that go away.
I mean, thank goodness we've got Erica Durance as Lois
yes.
Lane.
I mean, I'm looking forward to a fresh start.
Yeah, and you know what?
Let's move Clark's character forward.
Bring me Hawkman.
Bring me Hawkman, hell yeah. Bring me the Dr. Fate.
All right, so what did we... Man, I'm
going to give this a 1.
I'd give it a 1 as well.
Out of 5.
I'm giving it a 1 out of 5.
I didn't really find any of it engaging. It was like just... I mean, obviously the last scene was a spectacle, and I did appreciate some of the visuals of it more than anything.
Yeah. But even some of the visuals were weak.
Yeah, it's true.
That plane explosion was terrible. The fortress was
Picardo in the first scene was a curveball where you had to remember what happened to Picardo. And you're
Yeah.
like, that's a character nobody cares about. You assumed you'd never see it again.
Absolutely.
So the fact that we had to spend brain power trying to remember if he died.
It's almost like
or how
I'm
he
more
got
mad
away.
at you for bringing him back.
Yeah.
Because you don't usually do that.
Yep.
You don't usually do that kind of shit.
And Marsters is gone, and that was not a great farewell. I feel
No
like,
one got a good farewell.
I feel like his farewell the last time you killed him was cooler.
better, yeah. It
This is bullshit.
It may have gotten it to if it wasn't a season finale.
Yeah, if this was a mid-season finale, it would be better. But since it's
easily
a season,
the worst finale so far.
I was excited because these last couple have been fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yikes, that's a big fat 1.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that is going to wrap up our coverage for season 7 of Smallville.
Do you think that...
Oh, let me check.
When Michael Rosenbaum... Well, I'm sure they did a great episode about this, right? Is he going to come back and watch episode of Smallville he's not on?
Well, that's been a big thing the whole time.
Jesus.
It's like, will he bitch out?
I bet.
And, you know, they'll be like, hey, if you really want us to do the next episodes, make sure you go and sign up for our Patreon.
Damn. If you guys want us to do the next episode, well, you've watched this video, so that has inspired us to do the next one already because we saw a number go up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
42, 65 maybe?
Yeah, if we get into the 60s,
one of them had like 90.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, well, we don't have any emails to Smallville, but you could email one in if you want. We read it on the podcast, on the show. It's a Smallville podcast at gmail.com.
Let us know how you felt. If are we way off on this?
Way off.
Or is it off? Does everybody think this sucks?
Yeah.
And what's going to happen next year?
I'll be interested to see if I have to go online.
What's the consensus?
See what the consensus was.
It has to be bad. I think we're watching the show. That was bad.
That was bad.
Yeah.
It was just. It was mostly nothing.
Yeah.
Not a lot happened. It was more Jimmy
Which
than
of the
anything.
Star Wars movies ends with the bad guys winning?
Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. So it almost was like that because the bad guys won almost the whole time.
Right.
But it doesn't feel cool, because I don't think they're gonna follow it up good.
That's the thing. If we knew everyone was back next year, sure, we got something to play with. Because you know what, I'd love to see Clark and Lex, and they're stuck in the Arctic under all the rocks.
Clark doesn't have his powers, and they have to survive. Yes,
and then Lex is like, maybe you aren't an alien. We fucking started all over again, dude.
That would be crazy. Lex loses his memory. He's like, who are you? I don't know, but we have to survive.
And then they go their separate ways, and then all those years later,
Clark and Lex bump head,
and then
Superman
they become
and Lex.
Superman and Lex.
Yeah, you're right. I always thought that was going to happen.
Like, why wouldn't Lex?
I always thought that Lex was going to lose his memory at the end.
Because why wouldn't Lex be like, hey, man, hey, Tom, Clark?
Yeah, I know.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much for watching.
Robots. Let's close this sucker down, and we'll see you next season.
Smallville laters.